Welcome to the SuperCharged video show, where I interview interesting and inspiring people right inside the Tesla. Oh my God, too, absolutely.
Right? Yeah,
for sure.
All right, so let the show begin.
All right, so welcome to another edition of the SuperCharged show. I have Joel Comm in the car with me today. Super excited.
Streaming live on Meerkat, concurrently,
yes,
coetaneously, at the same time.
Absolutely. We've got all kinds of streaming going on here. Live streaming, post-streaming, any kind of streaming you can think of. But Joel has a long and interesting history on the internet. So Joel, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm like a big kid with a pail and a shovel looking for a sandbox to play in. Which is why when you said, hey, you want to go for a ride in my Tesla? I'm like, sure, why not? Let's do it. I got into the internet business in 1995. My first site turns 20 in July, next month.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm old. But I've been into computers forever. I had a TRS-80 Model 1 with 4K of RAM in 1980.
4K?
So, yeah, 4K and a 300 baud coupler modem. You know, you dial in and then put it on there. So I've been dialing in to what was then bulletin board services, and then the online services, and then the internet, dialing in. I don't dial in anymore for 35 years.
Yeah,
so
wow.
It's a long time. And over the years, I've just had a lot of projects I've worked on, licensed some content to a Japanese multimedia conglomerate, sold a site to Yahoo, created a #1 iPhone application, written 12 books, including a New York Times bestseller. Have had a lot of fun in the social space, produced and hosted the world's first competitive internet reality show.
Oh, yeah. What was it? Internet Millionaire?
Next Internet Millionaire. Good.
Yeah.
Hey, guy did his homework.
Yeah, nice.
And I've been an Uber driver, and I've worked behind the counter at Barnes & Noble as a cashier just for grins.
Really?
Yeah.
How long did you do that one for?
For about 4 or 5 months.
Really? That was you put in some time there.
It was one shift a week.
Yeah.
It was one evening, usually a week, and yeah, it was fun. It was a cool experience to be an author with my books on the shelf, and yet get to experience the other side of the equation. So that's what I do. I like to have fun. I like to do good stuff.
So were you ever like, you might want to get that book over there on that shelf?
Nope, I never pointed anybody towards my book, but I had hoped that somebody would come to the counter with it because I had, the perfect line.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like me to sign that for you?
Right.
And it never happened.
Oh,
very
man.
disappointing. Never took place.
Is that why you stuck around so long? You're waiting for that moment?
Yeah. Well, and actually, I probably would have stuck around longer, but they scheduled out 3 weeks in advance, and once I started speaking and traveling again, I just couldn't guarantee when I was going to be around. And mission accomplished. I did what I wanted to do there, and it was good. It's kind of like driving for Uber for a week. I just wanted to get the feel of it and document the experience. And so I think I took 14 or 15 people for rides and ended up making a little documentary about it.
Oh, nice. Very cool. So what are you up to now? What's your latest and greatest?
I'm doing a lot of speaking.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of different topics. I'm traveling quite a bit. I've been a brand ambassador for a couple large brands over the few months. I've done some work for Cox Communications. I did some work for IBM at their Amplify conference, shooting videos, interviewing people, content. Because you can't tell I like doing that. And I'm going to the licensing expo in Vegas this coming week to see if there's any interest in licensing the iFart brand. Yeah, I'm the guy who made the iFart app. Guilty
as charged.
I did that. And it's a known brand, and so I'm going to this licensing expo to explore. And then next Saturday, a week from today, I'm giving my first TED Talk at TEDx Mile High here in Denver.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm surprised this will be your first.
Well, it's my first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time, and they invited me, and so I'm excited about it. And today, when you bring me home, I'm going to be working on getting that talk kind of wrapped up, put together, because they need to have my slides by Monday, so I kind of need to have it done.
Okay.
I'll tell you, working on talk that's going to be 12 to 15 minutes is way more challenging than giving a 60-minute talk.
Really? Just because the editing it down?
You got to make sure really, it's got to be a TED-worthy talk. You got to really say something while you're there. And your camera there just went off too. You got enough footage now, yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I said anything worth keeping, but doing all the broadcasting.
Yeah, we got plenty of stuff.
I'm supposed to have my PowerPoint slides turned in on Monday, and that means I've got to have it as polished as it can be.
Now, where is it at? Is it
the Opera House, downtown in the Theater District.
Sweet.
Yeah, holds. They say they're going to sell out 2,200 people.
Really?
So it might be sold out.
And what's the topic you're going?
Like Ideas Unleashed or something like that. It's but it is the general theme. My topic is called Being Human in the Digital World.
Being human in the digital world.
Yeah.
Great.
And the premise is that if we don't maintain our humanity through the use of technology, then we will lose it because of technology.
Right. So now are you, Elon Musk is kind of known for saying that he's afraid of all the artificial intelligence stuff. Are you...
am I afraid? Like, if you told me, right now that this is happening and you will soon be replaced and robots will take over the world, I would be afraid. But, things move. On one hand, they're moving fast, but on the other, it's a slow kettle. I do think that humanity has some serious issues, that we've got some big problems to address, that we bite off more than we can chew, that, we're given these tools, and there are those that use them responsibly, and there are those that do not. And because there's enough people that are not responsible and don't have others' best interests at heart, some bad stuff is going to happen. But it always does.
Well, I mean, that's the case no matter what level of technology we're at.
Right? I mean, it's funny because he's a technologist, and what he's developing, I mean, this will then eventually become a driverless car.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That's next. It won't be needed. That wheel won't be there.
Right.
And that, in our lifetime, I mean, that's really happening.
Well, supposedly, not in my car isn't new enough. It doesn't have the equipment built into it, but the newest ones that are coming off right now will have the technology to, do auto drive, at least on the highway. And that's supposed to happen later this summer. We'll see if it actually does. But so, I could be, like this, nothing, touching nothing, and we could be talking like we're sitting at a table.
I love it. I mean, it's the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Only when we were little watching it growing up, we didn't think that we'd really see that in our lifetime. That's...
Yeah. I don't know if we'll see flying cars very soon, but pretty much everything else.
Not soon, no, but I would say in 10 years, the self-driving will be...
Oh, yeah. Oh,
that,
sure.
That's it, everywhere, right? I mean, so what happens to... Are we going to be able to drive our cars still if we want to?
Well, that's what I think we will be able to. But, maybe 20 years down the line, maybe not.
Regulation.
But it's definitely going to be a transition where it's, you have the option. And because a lot of people are like, I want to drive. I don't want it taken away from me.
Well, and it's a little scary. I mean, you're in this speeding bullet, a hunk of metal, and now you have no control.
Yeah.
What if it malfunctions? And it will. It will happen. And there will be, fatalities, and they'll fine-tune it, and I don't know. But we jump in airplanes, something that 100 years ago wasn't ever thought possible.
I know.
And they have autopilot, flip the switch, and
they're sleeping up there.
There it goes.
Who knows what they're doing?
Right? Now, they don't have to worry about as much traffic out there as they do stopping, for the the vehicle in front of us.
Exactly.
So the answer to your question is no, it doesn't frighten me right now. People frighten me, not technology. Yeah, this screen is awesome. Look at this. See, it's got the rear cam is always on here. It's got the climate controls, all touch screen here. And of course, if we want some music, it's up here. Incubus. How's the sound system?
It's pretty good.
Go ahead, crank it up. Let's hear it. It is a smooth ride. People are asking if it's smooth. Does faster music drain the battery quicker?
No. Here, if you want, we can do a little fast start on right here.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna take off. Boom. Oh, it feels like the rock and roller coaster at Disney. You ever been on that? At Disney Studios. It's the Aerosmith roller coaster ride, and it's got this magnetic propulsion. So they got you. It's basically a long limousine is the roller coaster, right. And you're late for the concert. So when it counts down and dude looks like a lady or whatever kicks off, it goes 0 to 55 in like 3 seconds because the magnets are just so strong. Tesla trip.com, and he's driving at least 20,000 miles across the country. You're going to hit every state except Hawaii, I'm assuming. Are you going to Alaska too?
You know, Alaska's a maybe.
Yeah.
Alaska's a maybe.
Alaska's a maybe. You've got 48 continental states for sure. How long do you think you're going to be on the road?
Probably at least 4 months.
That is a long road trip.
It is.
Seriously. It's a long time to be on the road. It's a lot of miles to put in this car.
And that's why I wanted to bring interesting people on the show with me, so that I don't want to do this whole trip myself.
No,
I mean, come on.
Totally makes sense. Are you going to find anybody interesting in Denver, though? That's the problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, do you guys have any questions for Steve? If you do, then, the little chat bubble down there, pop it, type it, shoot it off. I'm watching. And we're going to be getting out here in just a minute to go to the charging station and see how this thing juices up. So we got 44 people watching us now.
Cool.
Yeah. You guys got nothing better to do on Saturday, right? I don't. This is what I'm doing.
Right, hey.
We'll go for a ride? Okay. I only need to be working on my TED Talk, but sure, let's go play. So, Patricia says, all Steve needs are 2 kids in the back screaming, "Are we there yet?"
Oh my God, yes.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
We're close.
Now,
hold on.
Now. How did, in your promo, you had a video from above?
Yeah, it was a drone.
It was?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right, then here, here's the steering column, and of course everything is digital on this dash here.
So you're meerkatting, so I'll Periscope. How about that?
And check out this panel right here. Look at this. How cool is this? Full touch panel. Here's the map. Here's the this is the camera for is this behind or in front? This is behind.
That's behind, yeah.
This is the rear camera that we're looking at here, and we can punch in media. Here's the nav. Here's his calendar. There we go. Joel Comm, text to 10. Got that on there to remember to reach out to me. And then he's got a party he's going to.
Trash Pat's place.
He's going to Pat's tomorrow.
Oh, that's funny.
And he's going to trash it. Over here we've got our energy consumption here, and you can kind of see miles per gallon. Well, we got 409.
That's the kilowatts per hour that the
kilowatts per hour.
Yeah, that the engine uses or whatever.
Trip. Oh, we haven't done a trip. Okay. And then here's web. So the Wi-Fi is just built into the car, or is it using your phone, or what?
Yeah, no, it has 3G built into the car. It's not Wi-Fi though.
Okay.
Which is kind of weird. I mean, it's a Tesla, and we're on 3G.
Yeah, that is kind of
that's
weird, because
little...
even here we're on LTE.
Yeah.
On this, but this is kind of cool. So we can actually, let's see, how do we get to the keyboard? There it is down here. So $1 million Tesla trip.com ought to take us to the website, and load up right there, and boom, join my journey, share your story. It's loaded up, and then the camera is the rear cam. Yep. Oh, and when it does that, it puts the website and the other displayed onto the bottom.
Yeah, you can pop these around, like if you want to switch them. Or you can make this full screen.
Fun. So, how much does this little number cost? The dude next to you is one. You getting that all the time?
Yeah, happens
like
all
regularly.
The time. Yeah.
People honking, wanting to wave to you, and they're like, "Cool car."
Yep.
Well, he's in one.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's Tesla to Tesla.
Go.
And it's kind of funny because I don't see them very often.
Yeah.
And as you were pulling up, I'm like, the odds of seeing a Tesla, in this area are slim to none.
Right.
But today I'll see one. Now I've seen two.
There you go.
Okay, so how much is this one?
Well, this one originally was, I think it was around, because I bought it used actually, but I believe it was 118.
Okay.
I picked it up for like 79. So I saved a ton of money.
How many miles does it have on it?
It had 35.
Okay.
So it had a lot of miles.
Yeah.
Miles. But these things are daily drivers. They really are.
Well, and it doesn't, it's a cool looking car, but it doesn't look ultra sporty. It's
kind of sublime. It's not.
It is.
It's not as outlandish as a Lamborghini or anything.
No.
Even though the new one, the 4-wheel drive one, can beat most of those cars, off the line for sure.
So, how far can you go on a charge?
About 250 miles. I mean, there's, they recommend that you charge the battery to 90% rather than 100%. Normally, but if you're on a road trip and you need it, you can certainly do it. So I've done it like once or twice so far on this trip, but most of the time I just do it to the normal 90% because I know I'll hit another supercharger within 150 miles or so it's no big deal.
And where are superchargers located? Like, are they traditional gas stations, or is it a Tesla?
No, they're typically in an area where there's maybe a restaurant or a hotel, somewhere to kind of relax and hop on your computer, grab some food. Basically, by the time you get lunch, use the restroom, you're good to go.
I think it's push button. Feels spacious, and it looks like to be in the back seat wouldn't be too tight either. Like, you could fit a couple adults in here comfortably.
Yeah, I actually drove for Uber for a while.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No way.
I did for a week. Made
for
a video of it.
Week.
I did. I put a GoPro on there and made a little documentary.
Really? What was your impression?
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time, and were it not for the fact that I had used my son's 4-door because I drive a Mustang and he doesn't live with me anymore, I'd probably still be active to go out, if I was bored and just wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, also, we have for you one of these.
What is this?
You know what it is?
What is this? No, I don't. Not yet. Oh, wait, I think I know. Is it a button?
It is.
Oh.
There it is, the ka-ching button.
Cha-ching.
Batteries are in it. There you go, baby.
Yeah, awesome.
Gotta have that.
I love it.
You can mount that, on the dash if you want to.
Oh my God, that would be perfect.
And then,
like right there.
Yep. And people can be pushing it, and then you can show them. Kachingbutton.com is right on there because they can actually order these on Amazon now.
Really?
I don't sell them myself. I ship them there to Amazon. It's fulfillment by Amazon.
Right.
And like 1 or 2 a day, sell like clockwork.
Really?
$14.99 if you're Prime. Shipping is free. And then this is not a Kaching button. This is a box of Do Good Stuff stickers. So I gave you a ton, so you can hand them out if you want to. I mean, you don't have to. It's up to you. But I gave you plenty, and you can.
Thank you.
Everybody who gets in your car, if they want one, they got one. So,
yeah, fantastic.
Goodies. All right.
Do Good Stuff is great.